Well, here we go. This video is going to be pretty short. Most of them are. I think a couple of them have been, 12, 15, 20, 22 minutes and so forth. But I want to get right to the point on this one. And this one is going to be, you don't have to make any notes or anything, but it's just going to be my 2 cents on so far in our very young company getting started. The one thing that I can say that's going to stand out about this video, because the title of this video is all about follow up. Losers are separated from the winners when it comes to follow up in any kind of sales organization, and that includes ours. So when the previous video that we talked about by having a lead page, um, critical, including an appointment book. So in my opinion, when you wrap up your day, and I want you to write this down. If you do write anything down, write this down. Make this your number one goal every single day for the next day. Write down all of the follow-ups of people that you need to call, talk to, email, whatever that's going into your next day. And make that your priority to get your follow-ups done every single day. And I promise you that will move you very quickly to the leader list instead of the loser list. Now, the reason I make this point very important is every sales organization has leaders and winners and losers. And the true definition that separates them is actually the follow-up. It's not going in, and we all can go into a sales appointment and sit down with somebody, and I've had them too. I just had recently, a couple weeks ago, a restaurant, met with a restaurant owner. He said, "Hey, come on, go get a booth. I'll buy you lunch." He did. He paid for my lunch, which was a great burrito, by the way. And we had a great conversation. We actually kind of became friends a little bit. He looked at all my literature. He looked at my one page. He said, I like what you guys are doing, and I want to be part of the community, and I want to be part of what you guys are doing. I think it's important. What do I need to do? And I says, write me a check. He says, I'll be right back. He went and got his checkbook. He came back. And he says, how much is it? And who do I make it out to? I says, 198. And you make that out to preferred vendor group, and we'll do all the rest. We'll design your ad. I'm going to get you 25 cards that are included with us. I'll get you a banner. I got a perfect spot picked out for your banner. He said, let's do it. And that was it. That's a laydown. We all have heard the term laydown. That is a laydown. You go in, you get the job done, he buys right away. It doesn't happen most of the time. In most sales organizations, and including ours, whether you're talking to somebody on the phone, you're emailing, you're connecting, you have a meeting, you have an appointment, there's going to have to be some kind of follow-up, even for a lousy $79, which we have, even free. There's going to have to be some kind of follow-up. That's the reality of sales. It's the reality of what we do. But I'll tell you what, and I'm going to use myself as an example, because I had that restaurant sale as a laydown. All the other appointments that day, all the cards, and I got a bunch of business cards. Here they are. Here's a whole bunch of them. Man, it's 30 of them here that I picked up when I went out and made calls. I did not reach most of the businesses, but I got business cards and I got owners' names and so forth, because the manager that I talked to, or the assistant manager that I talked to, or the secretary liked my 2-minute pitch about who we are, what we do, and the fact that I had this with me, my one page, and they read it. They said, you know what? The owner loves this kind of stuff. They want to be part of this and help. And I'm going to give you their card, or I'm going to give you their email, and I'll let you follow up with them. But I think they'll like to hear from you. So heard that a lot. I heard that a lot. I've never got anybody that was trying to ditch me. So that was a good sign. But then here it comes, is now I've got to wrap my day up and write all that information down and make sure that I follow up. And what's the best way to follow up? I immediately send out an email, and I design my own template, my own email. If you want that, get a hold of me and I will send you a follow-up email if you want it. If you want to design your own, the shorter the better. What I typically say is, I stopped in yesterday to your office or to your business. I missed you. Sorry I didn't see you there. Your gal behind the desk was super nice, gave me your information. I'm including a video in this email of who we are and what we do. We raise money for foundations with the price point card, and love to have you on our price point card giving some kind of a deal. I would like to talk to you about it, maybe set up an appointment to meet with you whenever you have time. Take a look at the information, call me back, text me, email me as soon as you do, and let's take it from there. So there's my quick follow-up. Then my next follow-up is, and this is really important because now we've heard it over and over again, haven't we? It's follow-up, right? And that's when you get to the closes. And I can close 30 of these, or I can close none. It's up to you. If you quit and you just keep going on and developing more fresh leads every day, that's great. But if you don't follow up on the ones from last week, from 2 days ago, and from yesterday, I promise you nothing's going to happen. So I'm going to end this video here. I just wanted to drive that point home to you, how important follow-up is, because that's the one thing that I'm bad at, everybody's bad at. It's easy to go knock on doors. It's easy to make phone calls. It's easy to send out emails and all of that fun stuff, and then just let it go. If I do 100, I'm going to get 1 or 2 or 3 that will respond positively, and then I can just do another 100, another 100. But what happens to all those other hundreds? I mean, there's sales in there, guys. There really is. So, but if we don't go after those sales and we don't dig it out and dig into that a little bit, it's simply just not going to happen. So, coming up in one of my next videos, it won't be the next one, but I think the one after that, I'm actually going to be interviewing Jim Fields. And he is not only the developer for Battle Creek, Michigan, I think Marshall, Michigan, Hastings, Michigan, the Berry County area in Michigan is his area. He's also the VP of marketing for our company, but he is a prince when it comes to follow-up. And we're going to be talking about that a little bit. I'm going to be asking him some questions about what he does, how he does it. So you'll definitely want to pay attention to that video. So this one, we'll wrap this one up, and thanks for watching.